All right, Future Legends podcast, episode 56. Just me and Kenny here today. Sid and Khalifa are unprofessional.
He is so fucking lucky. You see, I got my sports gear on. They pulled that fast one on me last time. I ain't gonna let that shit happen again.
We was gonna have a rematch of the race, but
He lucky.
they unprofessional. We gonna jump straight into it. Last night we had Teofimo Lopez. He fought Steve Claggett, and they went 12 rounds. He won, which was expected, but he did not put on a good performance in my eyes. He did win every round, so I know some people are thinking, how can you win every round and not put on a good performance? Teofimo is on the pound for pound list, and when you're one of those guys like Floyd Mayweather, Andre Ward, a Manny Pacquiao, a Canelo, you criticize them more because you expect greatness, especially the way you carry yourself. Teofimo been talking trash for a hot minute. He said Tank is pussy. He said Shakur got to go back to 126.
He said, where Crawford at?
he
actually where Crawford at.
And then you fighting dudes like, no disrespect to Stephen Claggett because he had to work hard to get to where he's at. But he was like 30-something and 7 with a few knockouts and stuff like that. I think his last fight or the fight before was like an 8-rounder. So he's literally just taking whatever fights he can get. And that's rare for a 40-plus fighter to do 8-rounders.
And he coming down from 147 too, right?
Coming out. So it's like, this is like a showcase fight. All right. You didn't have a good performance against Jermaine Ortiz. All right. I get the matchmaking side. All right, let's get you back on the track. We give you a good opponent and do something.
Got to bust him up.
And he didn't do nothing with it.
Wait, wasn't his last fight was the guy that he stopped?
His last fight was Jermaine
Ortiz?
Ortiz. That's the fight that when Jermaine was moving a lot and he couldn't come.
I thought it was the fight before that. All right, bet.
Yeah. And the problem is with Teofimo, I don't know why he does it, but he says the things that gives him problems in a boxing ring. He would say, "Oh, this dude moves too much. I'm fighting people that come forward." What? That's the dumbest shit to say because every time you fight somebody at a high level, they're gonna move. They know you can't deal with it. And I don't know. I just want to hear your thoughts about Teofimo and his last couple performances.
You see, I was ready to disagree with you a little bit on superstars sometimes, like more often than not, they do have lackluster performances against people that's not of their skill level or caliber. But when you further explain who the fuck Steve Calgary was, he should have eradicated that motherfucker. He should have took this nigga off the face of the earth. He should have at least landed on like a big overhand. So, I saw a couple highlights. I fell asleep after the Robesi fight and everything. Robesi, whatever the fuck his name is. But I fell asleep after his fight. But I saw a couple highlights this morning, and from the round one, he was on the back foot. The guy was pressing, throwing a lot of punches, keeping him on the ropes and everything. But still, Tio is too much of a good counterpuncher to let that kind of bother him too much. I don't know if the guy is really hitting. It doesn't seem that way. It didn't look like he was affecting Tio like dramatically, like he was really like I don't know if y'all see fighters, they showing their faces when they getting hit and their eyes and they move a certain way. I don't think Tio was moving like that. I think he was kind of comfortable in certain spots, especially in the corners. Especially on the ropes, he was showing some counter punching ability, but not to the full extent of what he usually shows. Yeah. Say you're right, because I was gonna pull up some Oscar De La Hoya, but if you was to give the Oscar in his prime, anybody that was like a low caliber, that name Oscar, packing that nigga up. Get him out of there.
As you should.
Yeah, as you should. You got to. So, yeah, and Tio's too young. He's too young to be fighting like this, not killing niggas. Even Tank. Tio just came off for 11-month layoff, am I?
Tank was 14 months.
14 months, and with a tougher opponent in front of him. You see what he did. He made me some money. He got that knockout. So... and
Teofimo was actually criticizing Tank for fighting Frank Martin. He said you're fighting dudes like Frank Martin.
But Frank Martin beat the Ali nigga. Frank Martin beat the nigga that Shakur about to fight right now. Frank Martin, what other motherfuckers Frank Martin beat? There was like 2 motherfuckers that he beat. That was pretty good contenders.
He beat the guy that Ryan also beat, Romero Duno.
Yeah, killed him.
Yeah,
he knocked him out, killed him. Like, Frank is doing what he's supposed to do as a prospect. Frank is not an end-turn contender. Frank beat the people that they put in front of him in a good fashion, and he got slept by Tank. He got slept by Tank. That's just how this timeline in reality. See, I don't think we're going to have it, the multiverse of madness. In this timeline, Frank gets knocked the fuck out. Maybe in some other timeline with the same kind of shit, Frank maybe become world champion. Frank maybe do that, but this timeline he got knocked the fuck out, and it's not gonna take away from what he does in the future. Frank is gonna get better because that's what fighting Tank does. It gets you better. Pitbull got fucking better. I was gonna say Rolly, but Rolly got arrested. Rolly ain't shit. He always never been shit. Ain't gonna be shit. So
Mario Scott, he did better.
better Ryan. You see what Ryan did to Devin? Ah! Fuck the drugs. That hook was from God. There ain't no drugs that mess that shit up. Ah! Right there. So Tank making you better. All Frank got to do is just take the lessons that came from it. Stop. I don't know why he exerts himself so much in that fucking fight early. Settle down. Take the moment in. Fight your fight. He wasn't fighting his fight completely, Frank, in that fight. He wasn't fighting his fight completely. Fight your fight. Take the lessons, and just get better. But yeah, T.O. to end it, T.O. should have eradicated this nigga from the face of the earth. Should have Thanos snapped this motherfucker by the 6th round. I swear to God.
Thank God I ain't bet. I was gonna bet an under 6-round knockout, but thank God I ain't bet. Now to move on, to stay on Teofimo, but to move on to the other fighters. He was talking shit about Shakur, talking shit about Devin. I don't think he's talking shit about Ryan. I'm not sure.
You don't want that word.
I know he was talking shit about Tank though. Now, Ring Magazine had the 4 princes at the time. It was Teofimo, Tank, Devin, and Ryan. But throw Shakur in there. Because even though he was at a lower weight class,
oh my
I gotta
God. ESPN didn't put that nigga in there. He fights for ESPN. Isn't that crazy? Yo, he fights for ESPN. And ESPN didn't even put the motherfucker in there. So why are you?
Because at that time, he was at 126. That's why. He was at a lower weight class. So they didn't put him in there.
Oh, man. They don't even respect their own fighting shit.
Now they all around each other, and they all could potentially fight each other. Tank already fought one. Devin and Ryan already fought each other. Ryan, the only one, he fought 2 of them. But if we was to rank all of them, let's start from the bottom up. Number 5. Who will be number 5 out of those 5 fighters?
You said T.O., Ryan, Devin, Tank, and Shakur. And we talking about right now.
This is right now, after everything we have seen.
Shakur
Not potential. Shakur's number 5?
Yeah, like right now. We're talking about right now.
All right, this is your list. This is your list.
Yeah, Shakur's number 5.
It gets tricky after that, right?
T.O.'s number 4. Ryan's number 3. No. My fault. T.O.'s number 4. Devin's number 3. Ryan's number 2. Tank is number 1. Because Ryan's fucking T.O. up. Like, as of right now. We talking about, like, right now. As of right now, Ryan's fucking Tank up. I mean, I'm T.O. up.
Back in the day, I used to tell people that, like, this is before Teofimo beat Loma. I was like, him and Ryan matches up well. Ryan,
yeah.
They will help each other make the fight easier for them. It's just who lands first. Yeah, I think it's weird, though, because I feel like certain fighters in that list, they can kind of trade wins and stuff like that. I know for a fact Tank is number 1.
Yeah.
I know for a fact. But if I start from the bottom...
Hey, let's put your boy down there, man.
Nah,
it's okay. Just put him down there.
People gonna look at me like I'm stupid though for saying this because technically he has the best resume. But I put Teofimo at number 5, son.
Number 5? Hell no.
I think Teofimo at number 5 because I think he can trade wins with Ryan. I think he could beat Ryan. I think Ryan could beat him. But I don't think he could beat Devin. And I don't think he could beat Shakur.
I think he could beat Devin.
How?
I definitely think he could beat Devin. I think Devin's style too much. It changed way too much from when he started. I haven't seen that old Devin. The movement, the boxing.
He's about to come back though.
Like even with Rigas, he was still in the pocket a little bit.
Yeah,
like he was still in motion, but it was just that Rigas had very fucking slow feet. I never knew Rigas had that much of a molasses in his shoes. Like I'm flat-footed as fuck. So if he was to put another active fighter like T.O.'s active still. He still is going to come. I know he jumps in, but I'm not counting on Devin with a power punch to like, oh, I got you, nigga. No, I'm not counting on Devin to land that shit.
I think it's a 12-round fight. I'm just saying from what I've seen Santa Martin, a guy that's not a knockout artist. He is a southpaw, and he does have good movement, though. He kind of controlled Teofimo for most of the fight. He fought the tall Japanese dude, Nakatani, that Lomachenko Crush, yeah, that dude got some pop on him, so you gotta respect a little bit more.
But nah, no, Loma killed him.
Yeah, but Tiafimo could not get in against him. Could not. And after that fight, he said, "Yo, I'm never fighting somebody tall again."
Like I said before the podcast, I was saying to Tion, I truly think that he's one of those fighters that actually fight to the level of his competition. Strictly. Like, you give him a bum nigga, you're gonna expect a bum performance. If you give him like someone like a Hall of Famer, hey, Tio,
Show up.
he gonna show up. Cause like when you're a fighter and you got those fights, you excited for it. First of all, you get up in the morning for that fight. I'm telling you, you go up and you run at 3:00 in the morning, then you eat your oatmeal. Then you go run again. I'm telling you, for those kind of fights, you get up and you train and you eat right. And I think that's T.O. mindset. When you're given those type of fights that can change your life, potentially change your life, and change how people view you as in terms of legacy, I think T.O. really goes for those. And that's when he shows out who he really is. So if you give him those fights, hey, it's a 50-50 fight at that point. I like let's say if Keyshawn got a little bit more clout, Keyshawn Davis. Let's say if he got a little bit more clout. Let's say if he fought a little bit more people. Let's say if he showed some star potential.
And he fights Tiafimo?
And he fights Tiafimo?
Keyshawn winning.
I got Tio.
I got Keyshawn.
I got Tio.
With the experience, I got Keyshawn.
No, I got Tio. I got Tio beating the fuck out of him. No, I got Tio like beating the shit out. I got Tio hitting him so fucking hard. Like Keyshawn is like, yo, like, and he backing up. I got Tio hitting the fuck out of him.
I never seen Keyshawn in the ring with a power puncher yet. So
he got cracked in his lap.
The dude that Sydney fought.
Yeah, got cracked.
Sydney said that dude could punch too though.
And Tio could fucking crack.
Yeah. But he didn't get dropped or nothing. He got hit. He did what he was supposed to do.
He held. Yeah, I'm not gonna say like that's not the right thing to do. But he got cracked still. So I'm telling you, man. But if Tio, you put Tio in that state of mindset, that mindset, and you give him all the right variables to be great, I think he takes that chance.
So all right, so let me just finish my list and then we could go into that more. I got Tio number 5. Forgive me.
Devin number 4.
I got Devin 4. I got Devin 4 because we're gonna bring it up later, but he on some bullshit right now. I got Devin at 4. I got Ryan at 3.
Oh,
but
come on,
Devin and Ryan is close.
Come on, my nigga, bro.
All right, let me
Shakur not taking that hook.
He's not getting hit with that hook.
He's gonna get hit with that hook.
Now with that hook.
I guarantee you.
Now with that hook.
I guarantee you.
Shakur don't get hit with left hands like that.
Look, first of all, Shakur got no.
He don't get hit with left hands like that.
What I'm saying is, Shakur is B-side to every single one of those fights.
Yes.
Every single one of those fights. So he got no advantage on how the fight is going to, where it's going to take place at, how big the ring going to be.
He going to fight how he want to fight regardless.
Yeah, he going to fight how he going to want to fight regardless. But we going to go in that small ring. What is it? 18 by 18. We're going to go in the Hulu Theater. That ring is small as shit. We're going to go 18 by 18. I'm going to bust you up, nigga. I'm going to bust you up. I'm going to get my rep. I'm going to get Kenny Bayless. He going to be rapping even though he's retired. I'm going to get Kenny Bayless in that shit.
He can't hold.
He can't hold, nigga. He can't hold. He's like, yeah, come on, let's fight, y'all. Let's fight. We going to fucking fight, nigga. I'm going to beat you up. Nah, but I believe that Shakur can't slip all them punches. He did with it.
He's not going to slip. He'll step
back. He going
to
to run. I know, he's going to run.
Step back. Ryan don't follow up after. You see, if Ryan followed up after the hook, different conversation.
Listen.
Ryan just throw that hook and that's it.
I like, if he's still with Derrick James after his suspension and shit like that, if they make that fight and if they make the whatever, like, cause whatever weight, catch weight or whatever, like let's say 143 or some shit like that, something attractive, right? Like that. That's not
147. Okay.
147.
Yeah, they both small and moving up, so it's not like
matter. Let's just say that. And let's just say we catch Shakur because he been talking that shit, so they got to catch Shakur.
We? Are you team Ryan? Saying we.
Hey, man, Ryan winning. I'm with the winners. I'm with the winning team. So let's just say that we catch this nigga in a good time and say like, yo, you say you wanted to fight me, right? 143 and 147. That's the offer. Boom.
He got to say yes.
He can't say no. So we catch him right there. Derrick James is gonna throw the fucking book at Ryan. He's like, yo, we gonna fucking stop him at every corner and we're gonna throw the kitchen at him. Like, I believe Ryan can land. And the thing is, all I need is Ryan to land 2 shots in succession. That's all I need him to do. Boom, boom. That's it.
A lot of people who fought and never landed 2 shots.
I just need 2 shots in succession. Boom, boom. I think Ryan jab hook is like so fucking perfect.
But he not. I don't think he catch. Look, Shakur. The reason why Shakur defense is so good. Well, statistically, some people don't like his style. I think he has great defense because he's good at what
Oh,
he
he
does.
does got great defense.
People don't jab him. Like they always put up the stats of like how many jabs. Like they compare him to Floyd. Like yeah, they say the greatest defensive fighters, but Floyd actually got hit with more jabs than Shakur. That's because Shakur is always paying attention to the lead hand. He does not get hit with lead hands like that. That's why when he fights southpaws, he get hit a little bit. He'd be surprised, like, oh, I'm not used to the right hand coming this fast. He is
for
good.
Oscar.
Yeah, he's good. He got called right to the body and stuff. He's good with the lead hand, the left hand. I don't think Ryan's catching him at all with that hook. I think Ryan gonna throw the hook so much time that he gonna get tired, and then Shakur might get some balls and step to him.
No, I think and let's not forget Ryan right hand.
His
Ryan right hand shook up Devin, and his right hand shook up a lot of people.
But he already got touched up. So.
Yeah, but anyway, I think that hook is gonna land. It gotta find its way home. That shit got a homing beacon for anybody chin. That's what Ryan. It's a homing.
He landed right hands on Tank, but he didn't land no left hooks on Tank. No meaningful left hooks on Tank. He landed a few right hands though.
I don't even see him landing left hook on Tank. Tank is different, bro. Tank in that fire too, and Tank is hitting too. Because sometimes, Tank put Ryan in that position where it's like a response for the hook.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like a response for the hook. It's not like Ryan's trying to lead with the hook. He's trying to set Tank up with a hook. Tank put you in that position where you have to throw it. Like, your body's just throwing that shit. So Tank already knows it's going to come. So he's putting you in that position.
But you know how Shakur fights. Shakur will stand up and look at you like this. Jump. No. Jump.
No. Like me, bro. Bro, I wish a nigga would fight me like that, bro. I'm just standing in the middle of the ring, and I'm literally gonna be like, "Hey, if we both don't punch, they just gonna give whoever the round is. Like, I don't give a fuck."
To the last dude he fought.
Like, no, the thing is, because he was missing like wildly and everything. Then Shakur was countering him a little bit, so I could see how it went to Shakur that fight. But I literally would have been like, you know what, nigga, you not fighting. I'm right here in the middle of the ring. What's up? And I'm standing right here. If he tried to jab me, I'm stepping back too. Fuck you. Like, if I can't get my shit off, you're not getting your shit off. Like, I swear to God, I would have so much discipline. For 12 rounds, it's going to be the most boring fight ever. Because if you're going to do this, if you're going to try to bring it from my I'm going to bring the same thing.
You know who did that? I don't know if you remember Lara when he fought Austin Trout.
Like, I swear to God, that shit was...
They just kept getting low and low.
Yeah. Like, if you going to do it, I'm going to do it. I'm not letting you get your shit off. You're not letting me get my shit off.
I think that was Trout game plan. But Lara caught him, though. Made him do a split. Lara caught him one time. I think that was his game plan, too. But I think the head though, their Tank is number one. I think that's like the one thing that not everybody can agree on it because there's still some people that don't like Tank. But I feel like everybody that comes on this podcast, we all feel like Tank is the best.
Yeah, definitely. At 135 to 140.
Yeah, I think he beats everybody.
132, because he go down to 130. If there's a fight for 130, he go down to 130. 132.
So the ranking is a little mixed up, but we both got Tank at number one. Who you got number two? You got Ryan at number two?
I said it, right?
Yeah, I think you said Ryan number two.
Yeah, definitely.
Devin three, and then so you got Devin being Shakur.
Hell yeah.
Oh man.
Hell yeah. The competition level of competition is there. More active.
Pillow hands, bud.
Fuck Shakur. Shakur ain't got
Shakur got
Hulk shit. Like,
but he drops people and stops people without trying. That means you hit hard.
Who?
Don't matter. Whoever he stopped. Shakur never he don't go for it.
Listen, Devin ain't throwing.
Look how hard Devin had to throw to knock out that one dude. Like he threw that punch.
Yeah, and then keep on winning that highlight. Devin like had like a running start with that hook too. He ran. Pow!
That's what I'm saying, bro. Shakur don't throw that hard. He hurts people. He don't have the killer instinct.
Nah, but I still got Devin beating him. For some reason, I got Devin beating him.
So you got Teofimo beating Shakur also?
Hell yeah. Bro, I got all these niggas. Until Shakur can show me something. Let's see. Like, he didn't show me nothing with De Los Santos, whatever his name is.
Did he show you something with Oscar Valdez?
Fuck Oscar. Like, why are we talking about Oscar? Like, what? Oscar had one good win.
All right.
With that
Burchell.
Like, that was a fantastic win. But that's his level. That's Oscar level. That's Oscar peak. Yeah. Like, anybody else, Oscar is getting smoked. I told you, if you put everyone, because they was all 130 at one point, if you put anybody in Shakur position, Oscar was getting stopped. Like I'm telling you, even Devin was gonna stop Oscar.
Nah,
To be honest, no, to like a body shot to some shit. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, bro. Pitbull stopping Oscar. Pitbull is
I
stopping.
don't know because Pitbull. I've seen
Pitbull
No,
is
hold on. I've
stopping
seen
him.
Pitbull like especially before Tank. I've seen him in some fights. I forgot who he beat somebody, but it was like a super close fight. I forgot his name. His name was I can't remember his name, but he was a former champion at 130, and they fought at 135. And that dude was a solid fighter at 130. I think he was a champion, and Pitbull beat him, but it wasn't like impressive because it was the same thing. I feel like we're gonna really
Talking about
see.
recent?
No, this is before Tank. We're really gonna see like Pitbull when he fights somebody that can take his punches and go toe to toe. He doesn't look that impressive when you fight somebody like that. It's like give and take. When he's the hunter, he's doing good because he has time to hunt. When like even you seen the moments when Tank fought him, when Tank was stepping to him, he didn't know what to do. He just back up, raise his hand. He got a good block, but he don't punch back. It's not an easy fight for Pitbull to beat Valdez. You think about Pitbull at 140, way bigger than him. But when at that time, I think Valdez would have gave him work. I don't know if he would have beat him, but he would have gave him work.
Pitbull would beat him though. I believe that he would beat him.
You sleeping on Shakur Stevenson's big
Even the nigga that Pitbull about to fight.
Rayo?
Hey, Rayo will kill Oscar.
I don't know.
Rayo will kill Oscar. He killed Cobra. Cobra will definitely kill Oscar.
I don't know.
No, what 130?
I don't know. No, this is why I say I don't know, bro. Who is Cobra's best win?
That other nigga that
King
PBC.
Tut. That's his best win. 26. That's his best.
No, the other the black kid that was PBC was he was killing niggas on the show boxing too. There was other black kid and COVID, like that's the one when Cobra was he knocked him out. Yo,
during COVID.
Yeah,
that wasn't his best win though. Nobody knew him.
Yeah, Cobra knocked
King Tut was his best win, bro, because King Tut fought Gary Russell and he gave Gary Russell a decent fight. Give him a decent fight.
Decent fight, but
a decent fight. But then Cobra kind of did
Cobra
whatever.
Tried his best try to get the Gary Russell fight. He stuffed the Gary Russell and everything, but it's not no money fight.
You remember Gary Russell? Yo, pause before I tell the story. So Gary Russell was like, he was talking about how Cobra be out of shape. He was like, why would I want to fight somebody who's undisciplined and he always coming out here with his fat butt and stuff? I'm like, bro, what? And I'm gonna make sure I get that clip and edit it in so people don't think I made that up.
It's like no conversation with that can be conceived as tough talk. It's like, why is this guy out here with his fat?
I'm gonna get that because I know people gonna think I made it up, and I don't want to see like some weird freaky ass thing. I'm gonna get that clip.
This is a good freaky ass luchador. Yo, you gotta show them the picture. You gotta show them the mask. You got a mask in his back. This nigga Tion carrying mask in his back. It's a freaky ass.
Listen, I went to wrestling. And I got a WWE a Rey Mysterio mask.
He has to watch that shit.
It's a Rey Mysterio mask. That's it, man. We gonna move on from that.
Nigga freaky, man.
Listen, Ryan Garcia.
He got them candles in there that sting too. This nigga too freaky, bro. It's a boxing podcast, brother. Why you got a mask? Oh, shit.
See, now if I play the voice note of you being like, yo, you got an extra mask, if I play that, then they're gonna say I'm wrong, right? If I play that, I'm gonna stick to boxing, man. It's a boxing podcast, man. Listen, Ryan Garcia got suspended for a year. And Devin Haney wants to sit out for 1 year and wait for Ryan Garcia. Do you think that's a good idea?
Which is stupid.
Do you think that's a good idea?
No, I don't think that's a good idea. I think Devin, he was right to decline the Sandor Martin fight to drop the belt. Like I said, he was going to. I think he should be in the gym right now and set up a nice fight, not no big fight. You need an opponent that's bad enough for you to beat the shit out of them, but good enough for people to be like, oh, yo, you beat the shit out of him. So you need that. You need him. I don't know who's that at 130. Well, he's at 140. Josh Taylor? Nah.
Oh, he could beat the dude that beat Josh Taylor.
Jack Catterall?
Yeah.
Maybe.
That would be a good fight.
Go to England and fight that, right?
Yeah,
Go in the O2 Arena. That'd probably be a good fight. Maybe.
It's a respectable win too, like you said. It's like we don't view him as like somebody super dangerous, but the fans are gonna respect that win.
Saburio?
Nah, Matias got some things to figure out. He had lost to somebody that nobody ain't really know. I mean, the Paro dude, he did beat Montana Love, but I ain't never really rate Montana Love as
I did rate Montana Love, but Damn, my Taylor Love got stopped. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't rate
He
him.
got he got like that was the fight where he got dropped like twice, right?
Yeah, and the fight
Oh
before that, he was
man,
getting touched up too, and he threw the dude out the ring.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
I,
isn't that the same dude?
nah, it's a different one, I think.
Damn, he lost. Damn, that nigga
Two,
lost
but yeah.
two different dudes. I thought that was a rematch of that fight. I swear to God.
I don't think it is. It could be. We could fact check
Yo,
it, but I don't think it is.
yo,
So,
damn, son.
I think with Devin is making a mistake of letting one man rule his career. Like he's just
Yeah.
thinking about Ryan. Which I was talking to some of the teenagers I trained, telling them about how getting beat up is a serious thing. Like the way Devin Haney got beat up. If anybody on the street like that would have got beat up, they would have been seeking help, mental help. You know,
Facts.
you got to recover.
This was with Rocky. Rocky when he
Bro.
got fucked up and he's in the shower like saying the wall and everything.
Bro, and like,
That shit-
and when that happens to boxers, we just be like, yo, you get it next time, champ.
Yeah.
You just get back to the
Niggas don't
drawing
wanna hear
board.
that shit, though.
You gotta talk. You get your ass whooped. Imagine like this. Put it in perspective. Imagine you go outside right now and somebody just hit you with 10 crazy punches. You out, and you got to get up and do an interview,
Right.
and you got to go to a birthday party.
You
And
gotta cry your tears. You gotta hide your tears behind them sunglasses.
they had the party after. They got to imagine you get beat up and somebody. You don't eat no cake after
yeah,
that, bro.
you gotta get that fake smile. Like,
Like it's part of the game.
It's part of the
No, it's
game.
not, bro. You gotta remember these are dudes that are undefeated that haven't lost since they was kids, really.
Yeah.
And when you lose as an amateur at their level, most of their fights is probably close. So all they lost, they probably thought they really won.
And it hurts too. Like I'm talking about physically hurts. Like niggas don't realize, yeah, those bruises, like you see after fight, like immediately after fights, that ain't nothing compared to the next day, bro. Compared to next week, for the week that you have to, that shit swells up. It hurts. Like I had a scratch cornea, bro. That's the only time. Like I only had a black eye twice, and it's not even boxing related. Really talk, like really, I got scratched by Velcro, and the next day, bro, it's like fucking like this. I can't open my eye. That shit hurts. I got hit with a basketball, black my shit. That shit hurts the next day. Like, but when I'm in fights, I get like, I had like my last fight, I got like a little knot in my eye. That's it. Hurts a bit after the fight. You know, your neck hurts from the punches too. Your body hurts and shit like that. So you know, Devin was fucked up. It was
Bro.
fucked
In
up,
pain,
bro.
And he's just thinking about him.
Yeah.
So like until he beats Ryan Garcia, he's gonna always think about
But-
Ryan Garcia.
His first thought though was fuck Ryan Garcia. He never gonna get a fight with me. But then
That,
he got
that,
the
that was
public.
media. That
Yeah,
was
they-
his media.
Yeah, but the public got to him though. Public got to him to say publicly, yo, no, I gotta fight this dude. I gotta really. But the thing is it's no longer. You no longer dictate the terms, bro. Like to me, and even if they took away the win, you no longer dictate terms. The world seen me beat your ass, bro. I don't care.
Even in the first fight, he technically wasn't the A side because Ryan got more money. In the
Yeah.
first fight.
So it's definitely after the rematch, like I mean, definitely in the rematch, I'm telling you, like this is how it is. We're not doing 140, bro. Then you're not getting the fight, nigga. That's what it is. If you want to go 140, you're not gonna fight me.
Well, you see, that's how it should go. And Devin should say, you know what, cool. I got business to take care at 140. But Devin already said we could fight at any weight.
Oh, he's stupid.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's stupid, bro.
He letting Ryan control his
So
career.
I would have clipped that too.
He
'Cause
I think it's a tweet. He tweeted it.
Yeah, Ryan's the king of Instagram right now on Twitter. So I would have clipped that shit. I'd have screenshot it. I'm like, okay, you said that, so let's keep it like that. 147. I'm busting your ass. You getting it worse.
Do you-
147.
Do you think a year off from boxing is good for Ryan or bad?
Good for Ryan. I think it's good for him. He's on a roll. I think because if he was right now, he's too much like partying and living it up. So you can't give him a fight in like 3 months down the road right now. So I think it's good. I think if you keep him in the gym for a couple weeks, take him off a little bit and shit like that, set up and just give him time to set up his next fight. Because I think immediately, because usually when fighters are on suspension, immediately they get a fight. I think like immediately after suspension, they always get a
Yeah, they
fight.
try to
Big
fight,
Baby, Canelo. Who else got a suspension? A few niggas. So they immediately get fights. So I say he got a great team behind him. They set up the fights. They set up the training routine leading up to the fight. Get his weight down because right now he's fat as fuck. He's been celebrating.
Drinking, yeah.
Yeah, drinking and shit like that. So you get his weight down, get clean. I think it'd be good. And right now, mentally, he's not fucked up. He just got people saying some bullshit. So it's like, whatever, nigga. I won. I don't give a fuck. I got my money. I'm good. So I think it's good for Ryan, bad for Devin.
Yeah, I agree. I do think Ryan need time off. I think Devin, He do got to get his mind right. But if you want to beat Ryan in the rematch, there's some things you got to work on. And everybody that's been boxing for a long time knows you can work on shit in the gym, but you don't know if that shit really work until you fight. So the best place to work on some shit is in a fight.
But yo, like, I don't know if y'all can quote me on this, but like when I was saying it, like leading up to the fight, Ryan and sparring, I just couldn't believe how he was dropping niggas. And I was like, it doesn't even translate.
He one of those guys that just like he just throw everything, bro. It's like if you're gonna spar with Ryan, you can't spar him every week.
Yeah.
Or unless they pay. If
they pay, now you got to. Yeah, if they pay you, you gotta spar the nigga.
He throw hard every time, bro.
Yo,
you
son.
seen like when he posted him like dropping Blair from back in the day.
Yo.
Like, this is probably when he was like 19, 20. He was dropping him.
And like it was
like
not
4 different clips.
And the thing is, like, it was not like no flash knockdown. Blair was hurt. Nigga was on the floor like, yo. Then got up slowly. He got up slowly. He didn't jump up like, woo. Like, no, he got up slowly, nigga. Blair was hurt, bro. So Ryan really putting niggas in sparring, and that kind of translate in the ring.
Man, them 8 ounces.
Yo, shit. God damn.
Yeah, I ain't fighting.
And Ryan's fast. That's the thing. That nigga fast, too. When you got that power and you fast, that's dangerous, bro. He better, like, he's like, what, 25 now, too?
Yeah.
He got like 5 more years, probably like 7? Yeah, 7 more years
I
to
think
utilize
he's
that
gonna go
shit.
down as one of the greats of this generation.
Swear to God.
I think
and he still don't got no belt.
I think this is all a part of his legacy.
Yeah.
It's all this Ryan going crazy shit. I don't think like it's gonna be like a sad ending where it's like, all right, Ryan fucked up so much we never got to see.
I don't think I'm gonna see Ryan get laid out. Like,
nah, I think so.
I don't think I'm gonna see him like get laid out.
Somebody gonna get him.
Nah,
somebody's gonna get him with a left hand.
I don't think
he's
so.
too open for that. Somebody, the same hook he throw.
Maybe.
Somebody gonna get him.
Maybe.
Tank caught him. He got back up.
Yeah.
Devin caught him. He got to jump back like, woo. Somebody gonna get him with a left hand, bro.
Maybe.
Somebody. I don't know who it's gonna be. He gonna go to sleep.
I think but Ryan.
That might be the end of his crazy days.
Yeah. They get serious. Then he start coming to the fights with a beard. That's when you know niggas get serious too. No haircut. Coming with a scruffy ass beard. They're like, yo, fuck that. I'm here for blood.
Somebody's gonna get him. But yeah, move on real quick. We got Tank Lomachenko early talks. Seems like they're gonna fight because Bob Arum had an interview, very cool interview. He was saying they asked him about making fights for Shakur Stevenson, and he said, "You got to understand, like he said it straight up. Shakur is not an entertaining fighter, and he brings nothing to the table in terms of finances. So why?"
Thank you, Arum. Thank you, Arum. From the motherfucking mouth to y'all ears. Come on, thank you, man.
So he said, so why would you take a fight like that where, you know, Shakur is skilled, but it's high risk, low reward? And he was like, especially for somebody like Lomachenko. And he said, now we've been talking about fighting Tank. It's easy to say yes to Tank. Because yes, Tank is skilled, Tank is dangerous, but you make a hell of a lot more money. Yeah. This is the exact words. You're going to make a hell of a lot more money fighting Tank than fighting Shakur Stevenson.
And easier to promote, too.
Way easier. So now that, you know, as long as nothing goes wrong, Tank and Lomachenko might fight next. Wanted this. I didn't want this fight all the time. The fans always wanted it because they already knew that Tank.
No, I wanted this fight this whole time. I wanted to fight.
To me, I knew Tank wasn't ready, but
no. Earlier, yeah, but I felt like for something, I really feel like Tank is special, and I feel like if you put him in that position,
he would have did it.
He would have did it.
I think a lot of people. I think that's why people wanted to fight. I think people always seen Tank as Tank is special.
Yeah,
that's why when Tank. Before all these other dudes made a name for themselves, they was calling for Tank to do all the great shit. Yeah. That's why he gets some criticism now because they like
even Tank himself. Even Tank when he got his first championship at the IBF against Pedraza. Even Tank himself said, "Yo, I wasn't ready for that fight. Floyd kind of forced me into that fight." So, nigga was spectacular enough. You wouldn't even notice that nigga was nervous about this shit.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even notice. Nigga was like, yo, this is my shit. Like a fucking dog scraping. This is my fucking yard. Nigga, I just pissed in this fucking corner. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get the fuck out of here. Like, that was Tank in that fight, bro. And I believe that.
Yeah, but Loma would have took his belt off and smacked him.
Respectfully. Respectfully.
At 130?
No, listen. Loma was doing his shit, bro. Loma was doing his shit.
Loma at 130 would have took his belt off and he would have whipped.
Like, I'm a Loma fan and I'm a Tank fan, but I'm a Loma fan first, bro. At that point in time, bro, Loma would have put the beats on Tank, but maybe Ordain or whatnot. Tank would have landed a left or uppercut that would have slowed Loma the fuck down.
I don't think it was enough evidence to beat Loma the right way.
At the right time. You would. Who was he fighting? Too. I think he wasn't really fighting,
because he had to just fight whoever was there.
and he was fat
'Cause
around that time
who,
too.
Tank?
Yeah,
He
Tank
was
was
undisciplined.
yeah,
Yeah,
undisciplined as
he used
fuck.
to tell AB and all that every
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
And
and he missed weight. Got the
he missed weight a
yeah.
few times. Loma
You
would have
right.
took his
Yeah,
belt off.
Luma would have took that belt.
Respect.
Yeah, he would have done him dirty like Gary
But
Russell.
now, yeah, he did Gary Russell bad.
Yeah, he
And
did
now,
Gary Russell.
the fight probably would have went like that too. Probably would have went like that too. Now at 135, we seen Loma lose. We seen Loma have more tough fights. Like he did lose to Salido, but people were saying it's the low blows. Turns out the game plan to beat Loma is to be bigger and be aggressive.
And body.
Yeah. Be aggressive. Keep throwing to the body. Stay aggressive. You don't like body shots. Teofimo did it. Devin Haney did it. Jermaine Ortiz was doing it. He couldn't keep up what he was doing though, but Jermaine Ortiz was doing it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of evidence. Now Tank, you
and
know
be
Kenny
first
Ellis.
and last.
Kenny Ellis, the scientist, he's sitting back. He be saying bad shit. You know they watching that fight. They like, yeah Tank gonna knock his ass out.
I love what he said because Tian just showed me one of his stories. I love when he said like, the fans said that Tank can't outbox Loma. We're not gonna go into that mind. Bullshit. Tank gonna do what Tank gonna do. Tank gonna knock him out. Like I love that shit. I don't give a fuck if I can't outbox him or not. I'm gonna win and I'm gonna knock him out.
They said they try to do reverse psychology.
Like what the fuck? I don't care. Like okay, that's his realm. We're not trying to get him to his realm. We're trying to bring him to ours. We gonna fuck him up. So. Yeah, so I can't wait for the fight. I want to. It's gonna be Vegas for sure. It's gonna be Vegas.
100%, bro. It's like
Vegas.
that's one of those fights where if I'm gonna have to start saving before then.
Yeah, that has son.
Because that's gonna be in Vegas. You gotta get a flight.
Gotta get a flight.
I don't know if I'm gonna go, but I always told myself I want to go to one big fight in Vegas. That would be the one.
Yeah, that would be the one.
Like a Spencer Crawford.
Would it be the one?
It would like a Spencer Crawford. I would have loved to have go see that.
That was in New York, nigga. Wasn't it?
Spencer Crawford's in Vegas, bro.
It was Vegas.
Yeah,
oh
bro.
shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't want like seeing like it.
See the aftermath.
Aftermath. I'd have been crying, bro. I'd have been like, fuck. My heart was hurting watching it on TV. Imagine me being there in real time.
In person, you feel like you feel.
Yo, you hear them shits, bro.
You don't hear no commentators.
You don't hear no commentators. All you hear is punches, bro. And you see
and you
it.
hear the crowd go, oh.
And you see the blood sometimes too. And you see the sweat.
Imagine in a fight and amateurs to pros is different. We fighting for the small crowd. Yeah. Imagine a big crowd. Somebody hitting you. But every
and
time
it's
they
loud
hit you,
too in a smaller crowd.
And you see the people ringside getting up and they like this.
Yo, you gotta have so much discipline to not to listen to the crowd. Because I don't listen to the crowd at all when I'm fighting.
But it's a different scale.
It's a different, bro. But it's still loud. It's still, I can hear a lot of people and shit like that. But like, I kind of tune it out. But imagine like in front of like 17,000 people and they all against you. You in England or some shit like that. They're like, oh, and all that shit. I'm like, fuck. That's how Frank Martin was feeling.
Yeah. Hell yeah, but they was laughing at him and shit.
Yeah, shit. Frank Martin on the floor. I ain't seeing Tank fly. I've never been knocked out. But just imagine you just waking up and you see the nigga that you was fighting flying. And you're like, ah!
You trying to figure out what happened. This nigga back.
And you see your coach right in front of you and shit like that. You're like, yo, what happened, bro? Oh, that's crazy, bro.
But to stay on Tank and Lomachenko, do you think, we can't break it down because it's too soon, but do you see decision or stoppage? Whoever wins.
Stoppage. I think Loma is going to have to go for the stoppage, too. I don't think Loma could safely be boxing from a distance. Yeah, I don't think Loma... Because Loma loves the mid-range. That's Loma's stick. He loves the mid-range. I never really saw Loma... Have you ever seen Loma box on the back foot?
No, he doesn't punch on the back foot.
Yeah, he doesn't punch on the back foot.
He can move, he can evade,
yeah,
he does not punch
on the back foot. So, yeah, stoppage. It all leads.
But that's a hard... Right now, at Tank's experience level, it's hard to just step to Tank recklessly.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to step there because he's gonna look at you, he's gonna smile, and all you gotta do is throw a feint, and you have to react.
Yo, I'm sorry.
You have to react.
I'm sorry about bringing this fight so many times, but his last fight with Martin, bro, like his counters was like on point.
Especially
like
the uppercuts to the body, like
the
way he was trying to dip out. It was like, where you
bro.
going? It was like,
especially when he tried to turn over, he did an uppercut to the body, then that right hook came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I was like, woo!
You ever notice like? When he dropped him the last punch, you know he was ready to wind up a right hook, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the way he threw the left hand, the way his body was, if Frank would have been standing up, the right hook was going to come right after. Because he kept circling the same way. So he was like, all right, I'm going to hit you with the left, and then the right hand coming right after.
And I think he does the same thing he did to Frank with Loma. I think he put that fucking hand right there. I think he pushed Loma, and he's wailing on that nigga too.
Nah,
Loma gotta move
Loma too
around,
small for that.
yo, and Loma gonna like turn him and try to.
You can't hold. You got to be strong in the tank to hold him.
Yeah.
Loma not strong in the tank.
Yeah.
He got the wrestling background. He know how to kind of manipulate body weight and stuff. But I don't know. Certain people, it's like they don't got to know wrestling.
Yeah,
Like look at Crawford. Crawford ain't never wrestled. He
wrestled.
He used to be around wrestling. He's boxed his whole life.
He knows the techniques for sure. Bro.
Yeah, but he don't. But he never. I don't think he ever competed in wrestling.
Oh.
He just be around wrestling.
But I think if he does,
that's what I'm talking about. The ghetto superpowers. Yeah. Crawford got ghetto superpowers.
No, but
Tank got them too, bro. His kids wrestle. His kids
wrestle too. Like they state champions.
Yo, I've seen Crawford put people in certain moves where it's like, bro. So in a fight when you grab him, it's like,
yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, it's over. Like even like it was one time when I think Arrow tried to like push him, and he like
pushed that shit out.
Like, get out of here, boy.
Get out of here. And
Tank got that ghetto strip too. So just because you know how to wrestle, that don't mean that it's gonna be easy to lock him up.
Facts.
So I got Tank. I think it's gonna be I would see it either very late stoppage or a decision.
Stoppage. No,
it's gonna be technical though, bro.
I say it's straight stoppage. I say they get it on from the first. Because no. I don't think there's gonna be a super filling out process.
They both fight like that though. They both take their time.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. One person and they gonna think in their mind, I gotta get my shit off. I gotta like get this nigga to understand who the fuck I am. And they both those motherfuckers. So I feel like at the first round, Loma gonna try some shit.
That's gonna be fight of the year.
Yeah, that's gonna be fight of the year. I feel like that's how it. Yeah.
This is gonna be the promo video. You gonna edit this shit out.
I'm telling you, son. It's like I feel like that's their mindset coming in too. Like, yo, I gotta let this nigga know who the fuck I am. Like for real, I feel like Loma is that too.
Loma's talking about this fight for years.
Yeah, bro. Loma's confident. He been saying it. He been calling it out for him. So he's like, you know what? I don't give a fuck how old I am right now. I don't care about anything previously. I just came off of a win. I just came off stopping Cambosis. I'm getting my shit going right now, and he's Lomachenko. Loma gives in to everybody what everybody been saying about him. He been Lomachenko, the Matrix motherfucker, and everything. Same thing with Tank, chosen one. They all got a big ass ego. So when they get in that ring, finally, I've been looking for your fucking ass. It's like that's the kind of mood that is. I've been looking for your fucking ass.
Like, and Tank, they say I was scared of you. I was scared of you. Right?
I'm right here. Yeah. Like, what's up? Like, and it's gonna be crazy, son. Yeah. We should get tickets to that fight. I wanna go.
Even if we in the back.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
You gotta make sure you get the phone. You can zoom in good. So you put on Instagram, yo.
Even the Boomertron, that big shit, you can see it clearly too in fights, man.
Just to feel the energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, you might have to talk about that. You gotta have a group meeting.
Yeah, I gotta go to that fight.
All right, so we're talking about greats. So I'm gonna finish off the topic on one of the other great fighters, Shakur Stevenson. He fighted this weekend. I'm not gonna break down the fight because I know people are not interested in the breakdown. But this is his last fight on Top Rank.
Yeah.
Do you think he should be a free agent or just stay with Top Rank? Because I had this conversation in the gym, and everybody sees it in different ways. I think he should stay on ESPN. Because I feel that's the only place where he's going to guarantee make money, and he has a big network like ESPN. He's going to get eyes on him. I think everywhere else he goes is a risk.
I feel like he should say fuck the money and just get the fights, because he's not getting the fights at Top Rank, bro. Even if he's getting the money at Top Rank, bro. Shakur got a big ass ego, bro. He wants to be called the best by everyone. He don't want to be the only nigga saying that I'm the best. He wants you to know it. He wants you to say like, I'm the best nigga. He wants you to walk around, ask him to carry his bags for him and shit like that. He wants that. So I believe that you could be a free agent, do like Devin, get your own promotion and shit like that, work with other promotions.
You got Jay Prince, he got the money
back.
He got the money. I don't know if Jay Prince got money like that.
Yeah, got the influence. I know for sure he got the influence. But you could do that. You could sign with PBC, but PBC's on their way out, kinda. It's looking like that.
Dates. Bob Arum said he was like, fighters aren't gonna sign the PBC because they don't have a lot of dates.
Yeah.
So they saved the dates for the big fighters.
Eddie Hearn gonna get you some fights too. Eddie Hearn gonna put you in the tough.
It's gonna
put you in the tough fights too.
It's a wrestling term called burying, when somebody gets buried, where they get a match and either they don't live up to the expectation. So after that, it's like your career is over. That happens when people sign to Matchroom. They fight a whole bunch of nobodies, so people stop caring, and then they fight somebody who was extremely good. Like they get them the fights, and then they lose, and then that is it. Happened to
I
Tevin
think it's.
Farmer, happened to Danny Jacobs, happened to Montana Love. I pray it don't happen to Richardson Hitchens, but I think it's gonna happen to Richardson Hitchens. People sign to Matchroom and don't make it out. I hope it don't happen to Jaron Ennis, but I think it's gonna happen to him.
Yeah, I'm into Ray Fulton.
Bro.
But Ray Fulton, the thing is, I thought Ray Fulton was gonna beat the shit out, but it's the weight thing.
The
I
weight
think
thing,
Eddie should not had like pressure him. I think Eddie did pressure him a little bit.
It's a big fight.
Yo, it's a big get you some money, you know, and it's a big scene. You know, people gonna know your name and shit like that. I think you should have just went with the fight. The fighter tells you like in his last fight, yo, this may be my last fight. And when people are saying that in that way, that means they dying, bro. Yeah. They dying to make the weight. And it was evident in the early rounds with Ray in that Nick Ball fight. But
I don't think Shakur could do good at Matchroom. Is he gonna make money? Yes, but where will his career go?
Look, 135.
Because nobody not fighting on the zone.
There's no 135 contracts with the zone. Like people making contract with the zone. The zone is open to fight with anybody. That's the thing.
They say that until it's time to make these fights happen. Now they only do cross promotion for big fights. They did cross promotion for
Shakur is a big fighter. Is a motherfucker that needs big fights, and there's nothing but big names.
But let me tell you something. If you PBC and it's Tank versus the zone, why should I share the rights with you for Shakur?
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
If he go to the zone, he is not fighting Tank. If he stays on ESPN, I think that's his best.
So he should be the free promoter, and then he should just do what Canelo and everything. No, I don't think he's not gonna get no money.
Yeah.
But I do think he's gonna get the fights. He's not gonna get no money though. He's gonna have to take that.
Money,
he's gonna have to get that. He's gonna have to make that sacrifice on the money side. But if he wants fights, that's what he gotta do. So hey, or he could just hit up Floyd and be like, "Yo, Floyd, what's up? Like, help me out." He can do some shit like that.
What Floyd gonna do?
He can talk to Al.
He could talk shit.
Yeah, he can give some opportunities. He's gonna do some shit like that. But
I don't think he's gonna mess with Floyd though, because Jay Prince and Floyd have apparently bad history.
Yeah, Floyd's a hater too, bro. So, I don't like having people. I don't like having.
Or him and Tank gonna make up soon, and then he gonna be like, "Yo, actually, Tank actually is the best." He's just weird, yeah.
Yeah, he's just weird. He's an old ass nigga. He's one of those old ass motherfuckers that's just weird, bro. Like it's either you have a good understanding relationship with somebody or you don't, bro. Like you just out here just talking behind niggas' backs, like yo, nah, you good. And we saving you because we know you good. Like, don't be saying shit like that, bro. And you know how niggas is, bro. Don't be saying shit like that, nigga. If you on my side, you on my side. Like shut the fuck up, your old ass, because you not fighting anyway, nigga.
He about to fight John Gotti.
Who gives a fuck? Like nobody gives a fuck. I'm tired of them exhibitions, nigga. Sit your old ass down, nigga. Go make some money some elsewhere. I heard you buying skyscrapers and shit like that, so do some shit like that.
Listen, he led a game, man. Yo, one more thing before we end the podcast. I got a question for the fans.
Nigga look at his bad for that mask, bro.
Nah, it is. I got a question for the fans and viewers at home. I brought it for a reason. Bag real quick.
Nigga gonna tell the producer to close the lights.
I brought it for a reason. Now, somebody who grew up watching wrestling, I went to see SmackDown on Friday. Yeah. And it was a Mexican man outside selling masks. I wanted to support the Mexican people. I love Mexicans, you feel me? Is this a Rey Mysterio mask? Is this freaky? This is what I want to know. Is this Is this freaky? How is this freaky?
What is that category? It's the untouched category. You go on the website.
With the whips?
The BSMD.
Bro, how is this freaky, bro? So Rey Mysterio is a freak?
Yo, you gonna put that shit on and his alter ego at the you a freaky ass nigga, bro. Nah, I fuck with the luchadors, man. I fuck with the whole history of the whole
Now you fuck with the whole history.
Nah. If you would've got, like, you gotta get something more, bro, though.
Bro, I just wanted to, it was a Mexican, you know how they be outside selling stuff.
How much that cost?
Like $20. It's not a real one. This is not even
I'll
WWE.
get a real one. The one with the
I'm gonna get a real one.
Yeah.
This can't even fit, bro. I was in the freaking crowd trying to I was looking stupid and shit. I was like, I ain't supporting this nigga, bro.
I was gonna say some stupid shit, but I can't say it. Not in this comment that we in. So as a people, I was gonna say some stupid shit, bro.
Listen, man, I just wanted to bring that up because
like
this man, I posted this mask.
Yo, put a blank man and put him in that mask.
Oh, Blank Man. Like, Fuck you, man. Future Legends Podcast, episode 56. We out.
All right, man.